Hey everybody, it's Jack and Dan.
What's up, guys? We got a little package here from Angelic Bakehouse. We've talked about Angelic Bakehouse before, and they are amazing. We're gonna do a little unboxing here. We actually already opened it. We got it a while ago, but we threw it in the freezer. So Jack's gonna open it up here, and we're gonna take a look at some of their products. They have amazing, unbelievably awesome products, guys. We are now an affiliate with them, so we will have a link in the description along with a coupon code. We're gonna start off with their bread. Of course, they make sprouted bread. And one of the awesome parts about their sprouted bread, we talk a lot about that 5-to-1 rule, don't we, buddy? Mm-hmm. And about how if you want to eat carbohydrates or things made from flour, that you want 1/5 at least to be fiber. Their fiber to carbohydrate ratio is actually 4-to-1. You can see here they have 12 carbs and 3 grams of fiber. That is phenomenal. Plus, in just one slice of bread, 4 grams of protein. There is 0 fat. And they are one of the few companies we have ever found, which is how we got connected to them to begin with, that have reduced sodium and also no sodium. They have bread with 0 added sodium. So if you're really trying to watch your sodium intake, this is one of the few companies you will ever find. We exclusively use their low sodium and no sodium bread. And the cool part is you can buy a bunch of it at once and you can freeze it. One of the things that Jack has said before, he said when he eats the no sodium bread, was one of the things that you said that you can actually taste the food.
Yes.
Or the taste of the grains instead of just salt.
And just instead of like that salty flavor, like, yeah, you could just taste the bread and the food.
Yeah, instead of taste the actual grains inside, which a lot of people are not familiar with. Now, if you have complete gluten intolerance, they do not have gluten-free. But like when Mickey was living with us, he was our foreign exchange student from China, who many of you know from our channel. He had a gluten intolerance. Of the grains in here, quinoa, millet, wheat berries, oat groats, barley, rye berries, amaranth. This is why they're so high in protein too, because the amaranth, a lot of people aren't familiar with amaranth. It's actually kind of like a seed.
Yes.
It's a pseudo cereal, kind of like quinoa and these other things. Very high in protein. Because they're sprouted, there is less gluten in them. So he was able to eat these sorts of things. He did not have celiac disease, but gluten would bother him if he had it in high amounts. He was able to eat 2 to 4 pieces of bread like this, and it never bothered him at all. We also used their wraps and their pizza crust and everything with him, and he never had any issues whatsoever.
Pizza crust is really good. I really like to use the Valley Heart cheese, and I like to make grilled cheese with it. It's pretty cool. Yeah,
so we'll do like vegan cheese, and we'll make grilled cheese sandwiches with this. We'll use it for black bean burgers. Any of the products that we use, a lot of the Hungry Planet products that we get, if we make burgers or chicken patties or even the Krabby Patties or any of those things, we will a lot of times use this bread. And again, it cuts down on the sodium tremendously. Very, 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 very good. The other thing is there's only 1 gram of sugar. So this is fantastic bread, guys. They do make the smaller loaves and the larger loaves. And again, they also have subscription boxes, so you can like subscribe and get it monthly or whatever. Let's take a look at the wraps. They also have the 7-grain wraps. These are incredible. There are 6 of these in here. And again, 5 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 19 carbs, 4 grams of fiber. That's less than a 5-to-1 ratio. Really, really good. Look at this sodium, only 110 grams or 110 milligrams. Very good. So they're amazing. They're just amazing. You can use these for tacos. You can use them for anything like that at all. Any kind of wraps. We make falafel wraps out of them and stuff. This is the pizza crust. Again, we had this in the freezer, so it's kind of foggy. This is the reduced sodium flatza. You get 2 of these in a packet. And again, we've got 23 carbs, 5 grams of fiber. That's amazing. That's less than 5-to-1. It's reduced sodium. Try to find pizza crust with reduced sodium. 1/4 of this pizza only has 100 milligrams of sodium in it. That's incredible. That's incredible. Now, if you use a low sodium sauce on top of it and everything, and you use, you know, a lot of veggies, then you're not getting hardly any sodium. So this is really, really, really good. We have used these. It's basically the same kind of grains that the bread is made out of. We have used these. We've made pizzas out of these. We will be making more. We're probably going to be combining some of our Wellness Wednesdays recipes with the Angelic Bakehouse along with Hungry Planet because they're really good to like eat together and use these products together. They have a lot of grilled chicken and kind of like plant-based meats that you can use to like make pizzas and stuff. What's some of the other things they have here?
So lastly, we have the crisps, or they're basically just chips. And they have, so with this time we got the pickled onion beet ones.
That's a good one.
Which are interesting.
Jack really likes these. What they do with this is they take a long loaf of their bread and they cut it in slices and they bake it, but they dry it out and they make basically like bread crisps out of it. This is the rye. Very good.
I haven't actually tried these ones yet.
You haven't tried that flavor.
Yes.
You know which one we did get, which was a surprise? They have like a blueberry lemon.
Yes, that was interesting.
We thought that's kind of weird to have blueberry lemon bread, but they were super good with hummus. Again, these are just like anything that you would use. They have a little bit less fiber, the way that they make these. There are 18 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, still a 6-to-1 ratio. Very close. Obviously, because of the flavoring in that, there is more sodium in these and also to preserve them. But again, totally fantastic. If you're looking for something, this is a real good sized bag. These are incredibly good. Very good with hummus. And the cool part is if you just get like a plain hummus or guac that doesn't have a lot of flavoring into it, these have flavorings themselves. Plus, they're kind of good just to eat themselves. This one that is not made from the rye, this is made from the 7 grain like the others is, again, 17 carbs, 3 grams of fiber. So still very close to 5 ratio. 4 grams of protein, that's about 14 crisps. So again, you're getting a lot of fiber and protein. And again, the nice part about all these is there's no saturated fat. There's no cholesterol, okay? These are really amazing. We love them. We think they're fantastic. They're all non-GMO and everything. They're all whole grain.
Yeah, and on this back here, it says like all the stuff they're free of.
Yeah.
They don't have, so it says like vegan, dairy-free, sesame-free, nut-free, soy-free.
Yeah.
In case you're allergic to those things.
Yeah, I mean, they're just amazing. It's nice to see a whole grain bread company actually be whole grain. A lot of people look at the packaging of a bread and they go, oh, that looks like it's whole wheat or it's whole grain.
It's like brown or has some oats in it.
Seeds on top or whatever. But then when you look at the fiber, there's only 1 or 2 grams and there might still be 20 grams of carbs. This bread is actually whole grain. It is actually sprouted. What's the difference with a grain being sprouted? Well, remember how we talked about that they put it in water and it starts to actually change. And when it sprouts, it goes through a chemical process that increases the antioxidants. It increases the amount of fiber. So basically when you eat the grain, it's not just starchy. It's like eating a tiny little baby plant in a way. So you're actually almost like eating more vegetables when you eat sprouted grains. Isn't that awesome?
That's pretty interesting mechanics of food.
Yeah. I mean, all grains and seeds and nuts and legumes and beans can all be sprouted. And they're a lot healthier when they are for that reason. And all of their products are sprouted. So anyway, if you're looking for an awesome, easy way to go shopping, they'll send you a big old box just like this. You can check them out online. We will put a link in the description. If you want to, get a discount, we'll have our coupon code. It's Jack and Dan 10, and you'll get a discount. They are also affiliated with, what's that, Rakuten that these kids are using these days?
Rakuten.
Yeah. I don't know all these fancy coupon sites and stuff, but they are affiliated with there too, and those kind of websites give you money back to use for other shopping and things like that. So anyway, we love these guys. We love their products. You guys know I work as a wellness coordinator. I do not endorse products that I do not really believe in or think are healthy. I have been recommending Angelic Bakehouse to my patients and my clients for years and years, ever since I initially heard about them many years ago. And I have been ordering them through the mail and recommending to people.
I mean, you started getting this ever since, like, we became vegan, I'd say, probably.
A long time ago, yeah. Well, they used to have sprouted bread that you could buy in the store, but when I started comparing nutrition and cost, it was actually more cost-effective to order this online and get a bunch of it at once and just throw it in the freezer. And again, the low sodium and the no sodium bread, that's just amazing. So to get the no sodium bread, there's nothing else that compared for the cost. To get the sprouted, to get the high protein, to get the low sodium, the low sugar. I mean, it's just amazing. We like bread. We eat a lot of sandwiches around here. We're plant-based and we're vegan, but we eat a lot of bread. We eat a lot of stuff. We eat black bean burgers. We eat a lot of those kind of things. And of course, we love like peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter, banana.
A good thing that I have realized with this, and that I have not realized, or that I have with other different types of bread companies, is that other whole grain bread companies, they make their bread like it's biting into cardboard. Whole wheat
it doesn't have a good taste to it.
Doesn't mean cardboard.
Right.
Just plain wheat.
Just because it's healthy doesn't mean it has to lack taste. One of the things about this, just like Jack said initially, especially when you go to the no sodium and the low sodium, you actually taste the food. You taste those grains. A lot of people don't know what amaranth and rye and quinoa taste like. They're delicious whole grains that are wonderful. So anyway, give these a try if you never have. Check them out. This was just an unboxing to share the fact that we are affiliates and to share the fact that we have a coupon code. Definitely encourage people to check them out. And again, we will be doing recipes and upcoming videos with them. This is absolutely one of my favorite chips. I love these.
Anyone who likes charcuterie boards, whether vegan or not, you should probably use those because they're probably pretty good.
Yeah, they are really good. The whole pickled onion, wow. This is good. They have a lot of different flavors, so check out all the flavors. And again, we don't have a blueberry one here, but check out that blueberry one because it is surprisingly awesome.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's very cool. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.
Bye.